From Eyewitness News, this is the Tarbox Toyota Hyundai Friday Night Football Wrap.
Welcome in for week 2 of the high school football wrap with Mark Dondero. I'm Yianni Kourakis. Glad to have you in for our Friday night tradition here on WPRI 12. Good to be back. I was on a one-week hiatus last week.
It's good to see you. I have to adjust, though. I was standing over there, and now I'm over here, so I guess this is my good side. Yianni, just when you think someone is going to knock off Hendricken, we know how well they've done the last a million years. Well, they do it again. 5 straight Division I state titles for the Hawks. Ida last week, trying to get into it this week down the road at East Providence. Bishop Hendricken visiting Pierce Field. Nice day, beautiful night for a game over there. A bit of a rock fight early in this one before Hendricken busted through on this punt return by Matthew DeTondo. He dismisses multiple student athletes here before taking the ball down the field, into East Providence territory, and into your kitchen. Whoa. In fact, he gets down to about the 5-yard line, and that would set up this. As Hendricken gets in the end zone here, Chris Hindle, quarterback keeper, is good. East Providence can't do much, and they fall to Hendricken 20-6, the final.
Check out the scene in Barrington tonight. Homecoming with LaSalle up 40-0 over the Eagles. The lights blew and went out. The stadium under complete darkness for a little more than an hour. Play eventually resumed, at which point LaSalle finished off an impressive 47-0 victory over the Eagles. Barrington head coach Sandy Gorham good enough to join us during the game.
I've had sprinklers turn on many times, but never the lights. I guess the transformer's down, and there's lights in the building, lights in the Eagles' nest, lights on the scoreboard, but no lights on the field. So I've never seen this before in all my years in high school athletics.
It was the best white balance of my career, and we couldn't even show it. Portsmouth visiting Cranston East at Cranston Stadium. Here's Portsmouth getting involved on offense early. Ryan McDonald making a play, bowling over a man, but no points for the Patriots there. Later, Cranston East breaking off a run of their own. Andre Garcia getting it done. So that was the Bolts on O. Then it was the Bolts on D, suffocating defense. But at the end of the day, it was Portsmouth who did find some offense, and they win it by the score of 14-6.
Cumberland hosting Cranston West at Tucker Field. First quarter, Cumberland with the ball, but the handoff from Jake Salisbury to Ryan Gabori. Far from clean, ball on the ground, prime for Cranston West to recover. They do so. Ensuing drive, Abdel Mendez on the carry. He plunges ahead for the go-ahead score to make it 7-0 Falcons. Moving on to the second quarter now. Salisbury rolling out. Heaves one downfield looking for Joshua Brodeur. He finds him. Brodeur does the rest, going in for the score to make it 7-6 Cranston West. With the extra point, not a gimme in high school, it would be missed. The score would remain 7-6 Cranston West. That would be the final score. Tough loss for the Clippers. Good stuff in Division I, Mark. We should mention SK beat Westerly 48-0. Now let's get into Division II.
That was a laugher. The Moses Brown Quakers, meantime, impressive last week at home. They began the defense of their Division II title tonight, playing at North Kingstown.
The kids still getting down to Remix to the Ignition, Mark. Remember that song?
Junior Prom, oh man.
R. Kelly. Moses Brown, NK, Quakers led by recent hometown hero Adam Romano. But here, handing off to Tyler Pereira, off to the races, give the Quakers the early 6-0 lead. Still in the first half, Pereira on the handoff again. Watch him juke one guy, and then diving for the pylon to put MB up 2 scores. Back come the skippers. Christopher George bulldozes in to make it a 1-score game. But the Moses Brown defense come up big. Crosby Lynch going to air this one out, but picked off by Christos Argis. I saw him at the Greek Festival last weekend.
Opa.
MB wins 39-13.
Big crowd on hand at Max Reed Field. Shea hosting neighbor St. Ray's. This was a wild game, tied at 14. A little more than 2 minutes left in the game. Saints quarterback number 10, Xavier Torres, rolls out, picks up some yardage, but then he was separated by the ball. There was a recovery, there was a score, and 50 yards later, we had a touchdown. 2 minutes left in the game. That was a huge play, but the Saints rally, drive down the field, and Torres scrambles his way into the end zone. That makes it 21-20, and how about this? The Saints decide to go for the win. And on the 2-point conversion, they're denied. Eric Hernandez and Marvin Laporte team up for the tackle. Shea holds on, 21-20 over St. Ray's.
Like McGinnis versus the Colts back in the day. Plenty to cheer for at East Greenwich tonight. Super Bowl rematch. Avengers hosting the champs Middletown. Third quarter, EG up 28-0. Nick Andriozzi, 4th and goal, gets in. So fun to watch. 36-0 EG. Avengers getting it done on defense too. 4th down, Kevin Lippy, Alex Pembroke combine on the big stop. Ensuing drive, Andriozzi dumps it off to Mitchell Gemma. Gemma making everyone miss. He is gone. EG with a big win, 50-6 over Middletown.
The Tarbox Toyota Hyundai Friday Night Football Wrap continues.
Welcome back to the show, Mark. Let's dive right back into the action, shall we?
Thank you. Let's go.
Cheerleaders in midseason form already. Second half, Classical up 21-6 against Lincoln. Pinned at their own goal line when Brown flies in for the safety, 23-6. Then Classical with the exclamation point. Keneal Carlin swings it to Jeremiah Banto. Banto does the rest. This one all purple, 30-6.
First year PCD Juanita Wheeler co-op coach Steve Nadeau hoping his squad could get league play started with a win away at North Providence, but after stopping the Cougars at the goal line, the snap gets away out of the end zone. That means 2 points for the home team. On the ensuing kickoff, it's time to let the good times roll. Raheem Bonetemp, a lot of highlights of him last year, more tonight, busts through a couple of tackles, takes it inside the 20. A few plays later, David Taselli, well, this is easy for David. He hands it off to Bonetemp, and Bonetemp won't be denied. North Providence rolls 33-8.
North Smithfield ban on hand for a matchup against Scituate. Spartans up 6-0 second half. Zach Gordon connects with the tight end Fox Fay, but it is drilled hard by linebacker Zachary Racine. That won't stop the Spartans from pushing the ball because Gordon fakes the handoff left, then rolls right on 4th and 5, finds Steven Santinelli in the corner. 16-yard touchdown, nicely done. 12-0 with the successful 2-point conversion. Later in the quarter, Gordon hands off to running back Ian Tate. Tate cuts it outside, slipping past defenders, makes his way all the way to the house. 20-yard score. Scituate dominates 20-0 against the Northmen.
Exeter West Greenwich at Central Falls. First quarter, Scarlet Knights down 6-0. How about this run from Exeter West Greenwich? Number 22 cuts inside, goes outside for the score, makes it a 7-6 game. Later in the first quarter, here comes Central Falls. Jonathan Valencia, screen to Marcelino Daviga, beg your pardon. He takes it 51 yards to the house. It makes it a 13-12 Central Falls game, but EWG had the last laugh. It's 22. We never got his name, did we?
Yeah, he's not on the roster, but give us a call. Let us know who you are.
You're a good star.
You're a good football player.
Exeter West Greenwich wins 26-21 the final.
That will wrap things up in the state of Rhode Island. Remember, all the scores and highlights will be posted on our website, WPRI.com, in just a couple minutes. And tweet out the link, send it on Facebook, tell all your friends to watch the highlights from tonight. Let's finish north of the border with a couple of great mass matchups, Mark. Big crowd in Attleboro. Blue Bombardiers hosting Dartmouth. Defensive battle all night. Indians up 3-0 late. Cole Jacobson carries them home, calls his own number, fakes out the defense, and gets his team inside the red zone. A little later, the QB calls his own number again, and he seals it. Dartmouth shuts out Attleboro 10-0 the final.
This little fan with front row seats for the Taunton and Durfee game. Hilltoppers are trailing first half, but they rally back. Jaron Vieira calls his own number, dives into the end zone. Hilltoppers tie the game at 8. Defense would clamp down then on Taunton. Kyle LePage caused the fumble. Tigers will recover, but Durfee will take over on downs, and Vieira finds Brendan Cuthill in the end zone for the touchdown. 22-8 Durfee winners.
Welcome back. Johnston Panthers looking for their first win on the road at Tolman. Tigers had the lead and they were driving. Consider the drive ended. Jonathan Soto the pick, but Tiger offense not to be denied tonight. Terrell Whitaker drops back, finds Richard Bordeaux. First down inside the red zone. Then Terrell, he takes the snap, scrambles for a bit and decides to take it on his own. Talk about a highlight. Tigers roll to the 40-22 victory over Panthers.